Yo, what up, people? It's your boy State, and we back with Arturo Tebow's last game. Starting off the video, showing off all the Tebow's nice new fresh trophies that he just received in the mail from the NCAA. And I'm going through here showing the All-American awards. You know, Tebow, winning all them awards. Of course, he made it, and he had some company. For some reason, I don't know if this goes for everybody else, but whenever I play defense, my offensive linemen, 4 of my offensive linemen always make it, and I don't know if it's it's weird. Like, I don't know. I noticed that it's always the left tackle, left guard, and center make it all the time, and then after that it's a toss up between the right guard and the right tackle. So it's always 4 out of 5, never 5 out of 5. But I had 4 of them and 2 of my D linemen. They were really good, so it was good to have them on there with me. And then as you see, we playing Notre Dame, and we didn't get into that BCS national title game. We ended up getting Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. So pretty much that Auburn game, and we had to win that game in order to stay in this bowl. It wasn't like, we were put in this bowl because we lost in the regular season. I don't want to know where we would have wound up if we lost to Auburn. But here we are, man. I think this is a good matchup right here, because this is pretty much gonna be one of my last few games on NCAA 12. And I mean, as many games have I played on there, I've never played against Notre Dame. So this is a really good game for me to end everything on. Playing fresh against a team that I've never seen. And it was something. I don't know how to explain it. It was something, man. They ran a lot of hurry up, man. This was one of the longest games I've ever played. I think it's probably the longest Road to Glory game I've ever played. But I think in the end, this game was probably around 28 minutes. And I've never had a Road to Glory game last more than 22. So there's that. I'm pretty sure it was because of the massive amount of hurry up that they ran. I mean, it didn't matter what. Like, I'm talking about, they get, tackled for, a loss of 1, gain of 3, everything. I mean, if it was a positive play, they were going to hurry up. If it was a negative play, it was just, how bad of a negative play was it? Are they going to still go hurry up? And of course they did. And right there, as you can see, my corners still getting beat on the deep ball. Things don't change, man. It doesn't matter that we're in a bowl game. Things don't change. But luckily, we hold them to 3. I mean, we don't want to give up points, but if we can keep them out of the end zone, that's always a plus. And, yeah, man. It was a fun ride, man, most definitely. Definitely a fun ride, man. I'm definitely glad. I know I said this in my last video, but I'm definitely glad I came back and finished this up. I don't like leaving things unfinished. That's kind of why when the Gears playthrough was going, even though most people weren't watching it, and I didn't really want to upload it because I just didn't want to. I got tired of uploading it because I knew people didn't want to see it. I don't like leaving things unfinished. Like, even though people aren't going to watch it and nobody wants to see it, even me, I don't like leaving things undone. And right here, I was kind of screwed because they ran inside curls with the 2 inside receivers, and I was kind of screwed there. It was whoever I picked, he was just going to throw it to the other one. But right here, I picked right, Jeopardy, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I get the pick 6, so do with that what you will. And we get our first points of the game. I'm trying to think. What the hell did that Jeopardy comment mean? I really don't know. Oh well, we're gonna move past it. And you see, they're moving the ball on us pretty good. And on this play, I've seen that they're going for the mid-screen again, the wide receiver mid-screen. So I go and try to pick it off, but this ain't Madden. So I can't pick off a pass that's 20 yards away from my head. And come here, son. Where you going? Where are you going? Ought to be ashamed of yourself. trying to get away from me in the Sugar Bowl. In this play right here, I got lucky because, I mean, it wasn't my zone. It was, I mean, the other linebacker, it was his zone, but he was playing something closer up to the line of scrimmage. And I had followed the other, the tight end coming across. So we actually got bailed out there that we were able to knock the ball loose. And right here, we stopped them on third down. They're going forward on fourth, and we don't stop them. They didn't. That was the only time they ran a fullback dive that game. I really wasn't expecting a fullback dive, but it doesn't matter because we get the pick. So all that driving and all that nonsense was for naught. And another wide receiver screen, man. They love them wide receiver screens. I'll tell you that much. But I don't know if you've noticed this yet. As they, complete another 15-yard pass, my offense hasn't scored. It's still 7, the 7 points that I put up on the pick 6. The offense hasn't done anything the entire game. They just been there, nothing. And I knew he was going to one of the inside curls, man. I just got there late, out of position, and they get an easy gain off of that. And looking like they're gonna score, man. If they can get this up to a 2-possession game, this game is pretty much over because our offense isn't doing anything. But secondary makes the play, we get the pick. And since this is crunch time, I really want to see if the offense is gonna do anything. So instead of just simming them back on the field, I simmed one at a time and made sure that I watched the field goal play so that they don't miss. I was actually surprised that they actually put a drive together, actually put some points up to help us out, because we definitely could use it. And I mean, this is a really close game, really tight game. Every play from here on out matters because we need stops, which we get right here, and we need production on offense to make this a game. Because if they get the ball back, then the game's over. If they get the ball back without us scoring, the game is over. So I decided to go ahead and watch them play. This is my last time going to be able to watch them play, so why not? Go ahead and get into it. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was excited. I was amped. I mean, when this play hit, man, I was pissed off. I mean, it's crazy, man. How emotionally involved you can get in a game, a video game, no less. But then again, you don't have to tell many Call of Duty heads that, or Gears heads for that matter. But they actually put a decent drive together, stall out at the end a little bit, but we get a field goal to tie the game up at 13 apiece. In this play right here, I kind of messed up because obviously they're running a halfback screen, and whenever the computer runs a screen, whoever they're running the screen for, wide receiver or halfback, they're always going to throw to that guy. So instead of me blitzing the quarterback, when I saw him just standing there, I should have went over and played the halfback screen, which I messed up on. And right there, that pick 6, that would have ended it right there. I had to show that. But all we gotta do, we gotta get this stop here, man. We don't want to give up points. And luckily for me, luckily for the team, man, I get over there and I'm able to make that tackle. That dude was getting ready to walk right into the end zone. They run a little option. No, sir. None of that. None of that, man. They get a little bit closer, but they stall out right around there. And we hold serve again. Defense, man. We defense played great the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to the defense, man. If you got a hat, take it off, man, for the defense. So it's offensive time. I'm gonna sit here and watch them play, get some yardage, and we throw a pick, man. Throw a damn pick. Lose the game, man, because the offense couldn't produce. I'm telling you, man. If you didn't believe me, this is how you can tell, man. I actually had a really good game. With 17 tackles, a pick, a sack, a touchdown. I had a one heck of a game right there. Just like Tebow, man. If you ever doubted him before, he's a Tebow. Going through, balling, winning all them games, getting all the accolades, and losing his last game before he goes to the pros. Yeah, Tebow going pro. You heard it here first. Set your wristbands, set your watches, and all that stuff, man. Everything. Tebow going pro, man. Where's he gonna go? I have no idea. We'll figure that out together. Not really together, because it's pretty much whatever I figure out. But don't worry about that. That boy Tebow, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. Road to Glory, all set. I'ma catch y'all later. Peace.